you struggling to lose weight? Have you hit a weight loss plateau that just seems to not be moving? Well, don't feel that you're alone because I've hit the same thing. The last 2 weeks, I have not lost any weight at all. It's actually a little bit over 2 weeks since the New York trip. And I got injured and it was so hard for me to take in the fact that I wasn't losing a pound a week. Like before, I was just losing so much weight in the last 17 weeks, and then to not lose anything, and actually at some points I started to gain weight. So then I had to restructure so many things just to be able to break this plateau. If you want to know what I did, I am going to share it because I feel like I'm not alone. Everybody is going through this weight loss journey before the new year, before Christmas, you want to look good, you want to look your best. But how do you do that when sometimes your body is working against you, or at least it feels that way? So keep watching and I'll show you, or I'll tell you all the things that I've done. So one key factor that has changed or helped my weight loss journey, and probably is something that most people do, is they don't have a big enough calorie deficit. Now, I'm not saying don't eat. That's not it at all. And on this weight loss journey, I made it a point to be healthy and eat every single meal, okay? I eat breakfast like a prince. That's my term. I eat breakfast or like a princess. I have lunch like a king, and I have dinner like a pauper. I'm very much a person that makes sure that I get all the calories that my body needs to function during the day. Anything under 1,200 calories is not good, and you'd have to see a doctor to go that low. Your body needs energy. If you're not burning it, then at the end of the day, you are not going to lose weight. And most people go through that. I had that when I came back from New York, and I was super just eating whatever I want. I started to kind of eat in the old way that I used to eat. Like I was eating later because in New York I was eating later, and that was starting to affect my diet. But as I changed back to the way things were when I was in my weeks, then it started to feel a little bit better. I wasn't losing weight, but I also stopped gaining weight. So if you are exercising for 60 minutes a day and it's like light exercise work and you're not really burning enough calories, but you're eating as much as if you were exercising for 2 hours per day and you were doing manual labor, then you're gonna start to see a plateau because your body is like, you know what? You're eating too much. It's the same case if you eat too little, right? If you start starving your body's gonna start putting the extra food in fat reserves, okay? It's not gonna burn those calories if you're always at a deficit. That's how you're gonna plateau. Now, if you go under 1,200 1,200 calories as a woman, then you are having too little calories per day. And you need to see a doctor to do that. But anything that is based on your ratio, you can actually look this up. If you look at Google calorie calculator, and then you put your age, you put your current weight, and certain other information, I think that's it. And then it's gonna tell you how many calories you should be having and how much calories is healthy for you to be having every day. By doing that, you will see how many calories you're taking in, and that's what's the most important. You wanna see how much is going in and how much energy you're burning. If you're not burning enough energy, then your body's gonna store the rest of those calories into fat. So this is why my plateau started. It was the fact, well, it was more than a plateau. I was starting to gain weight. But this is why I started to gain more weight, because I was not respecting how much I was working out. So I was working out less because I hurt my foot and I couldn't do as much as I was doing before. So I was working out less, but I was eating a little the same, but later in the night. So once I curved that, then I started to really plateau. So that means I didn't gain weight, nor did I lose weight. I just stayed at one level. So here's another factor that we don't often think about, the exercise that we're doing. The reality is your body is not an idiot, okay? Your body is not a stupid computer that you just put numbers in and then all of a sudden you have the body you want. Your body actually adjusts itself to what you're doing. So let's say you're working out 4 times a week, but you're doing the same thing and you've done the same exact workouts for the last, let's say 8 weeks, 9 weeks, even 10 weeks. After a while, your body's gonna get used to it. It's going to be like, okay, I'm working out, I have enough energy stored to work out, perfect, I'm good to go. So it's not gonna burn the fat that it's already keeping. It's just gonna take what it has, turn it into energy, the new stuff that you're eating, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like, okay, great, I have enough energy, I can work out, and everything is good. And I think all of us, we go through that where we get into the routine of doing the exact same workout. For me, it's going for a walk, or before it was HIIT workouts. So I had to switch it up during the weeks. I had to switch to kickboxing and do yoga for stretching. And once I started switching things up, then I started seeing the weight loss. I started to see the number go down. Now, it wasn't going down these big numbers like before where I was losing a pound or 2 pounds a week. Now I'm losing like 0.2 pounds, 0.2 pounds, like 0.4 pounds. Like that's what I'm losing right now. And that's okay because at this point I'm starting to get slimmer. I'm feeling fitter. So I feel good. I think I weigh 157 pounds right now, which is really good for me. And I was before, if you don't know, I was 184 pounds and I'm petite. I'm like 5'2", so, I was carrying it all in my middle and on my arms and my face. So things have changed, I hope. I hope. So you have to check yourself to see that, you know what, maybe my workouts are what is stopping me from losing weight, and that's what's causing my plateau. So switch it up a bit. Maybe if you work out and you did like a 20-minute walk, we'll switch to a 30-minute walk. Or let's say you did a HIIT workout and you enjoy your HIIT workouts, then instead of doing a 10, 15 minutes, 20-minute HIIT workout, you're going to do a 30-minute HIIT workout. Now, the longer you work out does not equal more weight loss. I think a lot of people get that mixed up. The longer you work out, yes, you're going to create more muscles, but you're also going to create muscle fatigue and you're going to get closer to getting an injury. I should know I've been injured twice. I've pulled my back out and I've also hurt my tendon in my foot. Working out a little less, but doing it mindfully and working your fullest while you are doing it for that time is going to make the scale start to move. Now, don't be silly and overlook stress, okay? If you have a stressful life, a stressful job, it's going to show in your weight. It's going to show in the way you eat. It's going to show in the way that you sleep. And then your body won't have time to recover no matter how much you exercise, okay? And no matter how good you're trying to eat, the stress is going to start showing up in your body. Now, sometimes you cannot avoid stress. Okay? Sometimes you have to kind of take it as it comes. So if right now for this week or this month, it's a stressful time, accept it, okay? Maybe work out as you always were working out. Eat the way you were always eating and then try to relax. Try to find a way to calm yourself when you get home if your job is stressful, or maybe home is stressful and maybe just taking time and going for a walk will make all the difference. But what I'm saying is you have to create a balance when it comes to stress. And also never ever overlook sleep, because sleep is the most important thing for your body to recover. Getting that 6 to 8 hours of sleep is what's going to make the difference on the scale. Every night I weigh about 160 pounds, let's say, and then every morning I weigh 158 pounds. So there's always almost like a 2-pound difference between my night weight and my sleep weight. So I lose more weight sleeping than I do working out and like all day long. You have to not overlook sleep and stress. And also hormones, okay? So if you're feeling bloated, if it's a time of the month for you, these are factors that are going to affect your weight, okay? You're going to start feeling unmotivated. You're going to crave different types of food that you normally wouldn't eat, or you're going to start not sleeping as good. You're going to feel a little bit more stressed. You're going to feel a little bit more emotional, and that's okay. Take it for what it is, okay? But once it's done, then you can push past your plateau or how you're feeling right now in that plateau. Lastly, track your progress in a different way. So maybe the scale is not going to tell you that you're losing weight, but when you put on your clothes, you see the difference, right? You see that they don't fit the way they used to. Things are moving. Your shirts are feeling a little bit loose. So use those as indicators when the scale is not telling you that you're losing weight. I think it's easy to get bogged down on the fact that the numbers are not going down. But sometimes you don't see it, but it's actually happening. You know, they say that muscle weighs more than fat, and it's true. Okay, most of the times you're building muscle as you are burning fat, and you want to keep that going because it's a good thing. It's giving your body the health that it needs, the strength that it needs, and it's important for you. Always think that, let's say you're feeling super stressed out this week, or you haven't gotten enough sleep, you are not feeling at your best. Well, the scale is sometimes going to show that. It's going to show that, you know what, it's not able to recover the way it normally does because your body is focused more on the things that are going wrong in your life, or the things that are not working for you right now. So you need to look at those things before you start to say, you know what, I give up on this journey, I've plateaued, this is gonna be my weight. Because you actually have to push past the comfort and push past the plateau to get to where you wanna be. And I've had to do that, so don't think you're alone. So if you like this video on busting through a weight loss plateau, then don't forget to like and subscribe. I make videos twice a week. And if you have any tips that other people can use, especially if they're going through their weight loss journey, please link it down below. I would love to know, like, what did you do if you hit a plateau, or maybe you've read about it and you kind of just want to share your opinion. It's always important for you to have a voice in everything that you do. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.